Hi you, and welcome back to The Bridge. If it's your first time here, my name is Nomlindi, and what is this channel all about? So we have conversations that facilitate the transition from high school to university, but mostly focus on university, and today is no different. Before I start, I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. So today we are doing commonly asked questions, and it's a segment where I give my personal opinion on small questions, big questions, and questions all in the middle, that's all about varsity experiences, varsity life before you step onto campus. And today we're talking about fashion. And no, I'm not going to give fashion tips and advice because I don't know fashion myself. But the commonly asked question I'm answering today is, like, how do you wear to university? Is there a set style? Is there a set manner of dressing to varsity, to university lectures? And the simple short answer is this: you can wear whatever you want to university. You can dress as you like, whatever style you like. You can dress casual and simple, you can dress laid back, you can dress professional, you can dress, I don't know, whatever color you want. You can dye your hair whatever color you want. You can braid your hair. You can braid your hair whatever color you want. You have dressing freedom in varsity, which is, I think varsity is one of the few places where you can really just dress as you want. I will say, just like a tiny side note, that there are certain faculties where there are certain slight dressing restrictions. So, and this is just what I've heard, like common thing from science students, is, for example, if you're going into the lab, I've heard that you need to have closed shoes. You need to be wearing closed shoes. When dealing with chemicals, you need to be wearing like the white coat. So I always see science students wearing white coats or the goggles, and don't quote me on this because I have no idea what the actual rules are, but this is just what I've heard, right? Just know that your faculty, if there is anything specific or type of dress that you need to be wear, that you need to have, then they will let you know about it. Okay, so that's just a slight pointers. Depending on what in which faculty you're in and the types of, whether there's practicals or not, there could be certain requirements in how you're supposed to or allowed to dress. All right, then I'm just gonna add like a personal opinion and the side note here. University is a place where your classmates, the people who are with you in class, are the professionals of the future. You, the professional of the future. These are the people who are going to be in industry someday, and your lecturers are people who are already in the industry. A lot of lecturers, lecturing is like a side thing for them. So a lot of them are in corporate industries. They know people in industry because they actually, that's their primary job, or they have connections there. Also in university, there are going to be networking opportunities where people from the outside, people from corporate or people from industries, come onto campus and socialize with the students, network with the students. I remember it was last year, there was an evening where professionals in the insolvency field, right, in the insolvency law field, came and they spoke about their experiences. And to such an event, I made sure that I was like dressing like, not, I didn't go buy anything, it doesn't have to be fancy, but I didn't go there with like my t-shirt and sweatpants and sweater or something. I went wearing like black pants and like a little, I forgot what I was wearing on top, but like either a nice shirt or a nice blouse, or I don't even think I was wearing a blouse. So that's just to say is, sometimes it does matter the time and place. Sometimes it does matter, for example, are you going to network with professionals? What type of event is it? These are people that could potentially refer you to other people who are already in the industry, and because of that, you probably want to make a good impression, right? Once again, I'm not talking about going to get the most extravagant outfit, but just being put together, just putting something in your closet that looks more decent than I usually like would be wearing with sweats and stuff. So yeah, that's just a tiny note to take, is In certain situations it does matter how you dress. If there was a lecture during the day by someone out of corporate, I wouldn't change how I dressed, because I mean, there, you know, it's in the middle, it's in between lectures, so I would just go wearing what I would wear to normal lectures. So again, it just depends time and place. So yeah, thank you for tuning into this video. If you agree, disagree, beg to differ, have any other like, if you have any other advice, then please put it in the comments down below. And I hope you have an amazing, blessed week. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.